I think that the very first thing is to get the leader or the leaders, the pastor and the board, on the same page and agreeing that we really do need revitalization. That's the very first step. In the second step, a lot of different programs have been suggested that nearly everyone says the same thing. Do a questionnaire with the congregation, try to find out where they are, try to see the church as it really is. And I'm very convinced this is a biblical thing. I remember, for example, in the Old Testament that the prophets were sometimes called seers because they saw things clearly. And actually, if you analyze most of the prophets of the Old Testament, you'll find that most of them spend 2/3 or 3/4 of their time describing the present situation of the people of Israel or the people of Judah, and only then talking about vision in the sense of where do we go from there? You need to repent, you need to change, and so on. So the first thing, when the leaders are on board, is to do this questionnaire and help the congregation to see clearly their situation. I think that's the very first thing that needs to be done. And sometimes this will imply getting some outside help, some kind of facilitator who will come in to help people to think through all these different issues. And then, as we were saying just now, to come back to essentials. What is the essential thing? Maybe sometimes the church is stretched. They're trying to do too many activities for the number of people left. Stop some of them. Just come back to the essential thing. How can I connect with God? How can I connect within the church with other believers? How can we connect with people outside the church? So this needs thinking through. Sometimes it needs teaching. Sometimes people have to change their lifestyle. But this is the kind of stages that we need to go through, I think.